Look at this. There are 1,879 members in my trading group. I want to give a few shout outs to my trading group. CBC, thank you so much. I'm up $13,000 this week. Your group's amazing. I made $47,000 in April because of your setups. This person's up 2,400, 1,500, 647%. This person doubled my money after a phone call that we had just yesterday. This person said, I woke up and I had 73% gains in data. Thank you. I woke up with 58% gains while I was sleeping. Another $1,000. That's $4,000 in 7 days. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts, working together to trade this market. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading at all, nothing, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Number one reason why people join my trading group is I post profitable trading setups every single day, and we've been killing it. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. You pay for 6 months in crypto, you get a 20% discount. You pay for the year in crypto, you get an additional month for free and a 30% discount. If you do want to pay with a card month to month on a monthly basis, you can do so. There's a Patreon link that's in the description. This is Tezos, up 72%. You can see here's the setup posted. Here's 52% out of Link. Again, bought the breakout down here. Here's the setup. Here's Ethereum, 57% gains out of Ethereum. Here's the setup. Bitcoin Cash broke out 60% gains over time. I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump in this video, I want to ask you to smash the like button. Trying to get a like spike going, 1,000 likes a video. That's the goal. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet and you're trying to make money in this market, you're here for financial freedom, subscribe. I'll help you. I'll keep you updated daily. Jumping right into the market today in crypto. Sideways with reddish undertones. Bitcoin just pulled back a little bit. Bitcoin at 94.68. Overall market cap of cryptocurrency, $260 billion. This is a Bitcoin 12-hour chart. Even though Bitcoin did pull back, I mean, obviously didn't break to the upside here of 9,800 level. It's still in this rising channel, rising wedge. Same difference, both trade the same. So what you'll notice is, you have to always assume that the price action continues in the pattern until it doesn't, until we get a break, to the downside here or to the upside. But I mean, there's definitely still room overhead, but the key levels to watch, overhead resistance, 9,800, 10,000. If Bitcoin can find a way to break higher, you're looking at 10,500, possibly 11,000. Game changes when you get above 10,500. So move to the downside as long as 9,000, potentially 8,500-ish area is held. Things are still intact as far as this uptrend goes. This is a setup I posted in my trading group, and just understand that the last time you had this ascending trend line, the lower trend line, when it broke to the downside, you had this huge move, huge drop to the downside. I think there was some hidden bearish divergence that actually played out right here, so that's why you got that exaggerated move to the downside. Here you've got a possible double top. So right now the price action's bounced at about 9,300, and it's up about $130 from where it was at. But the important thing to remember is you still have this break to the downside of this ascending trend line, this lower trend line. And so, things are different. You always want to let volume be your guide. So you can see here, you have this huge spike in volume. That means the bears came out in full force and had a lot of selling pressure. Okay, so the idea that, Bitcoin's been in this pattern for a period of time, and we just continue in this pattern, a move to the lower trend line would be in the cards potentially. It's not far-fetched. Obviously, we'll take it level by level. If this double top gets confirmed, you're looking at 9,150 to 9,000. Doesn't mean this is going to play out exactly like it did last time, quick drop to the downside. But, it's just important to understand, hey, things have changed. Attention. This trend line is being respected multiple times, multiple touches, multiple times, multiple touches. Things are different, okay? This is the fear and greed index. It's neutral, 52, but it's obviously climbed down. When Bitcoin last month was extreme fear, and obviously you want to counter trade your emotions, buy fear, sell greed. Of course, my trading group immediately, I have all types of indicators, alerts, announcements that let me know what's happening, changes in this market. So I was able to jump on top of this thing real quick. So, hey, watch your altcoins. Bitcoin is dropping. And I want to give a shout out to this person. This is kind of bittersweet. You know, you hate to see people leave crypto, but it did happen here. So this gentleman joined the trading group and he stated, he started in late 2017. He accumulated huge losses and he was in 3 other groups until he reached out to me and he essentially joined the trading group. So he sold all of his crypto. He says, I'm done with crypto. I managed to break even. I'm out. I'm done. But the interesting idea here is he was down more than 80% at one time, joined my trading group, and he made back all his losses. My question to you is, how many people in this market do you think are feel like they're trapped? Like, I can't sell these coins until I get to break even. This market wears on people like this, right? This market wears on people. When you're watching this price action, like you can see these levels, like when Bitcoin gets to, you know, all the people that bought in at 14,000 and that have been losing money for time and time again, or people that bought in at 10,500. Look at this price action. So, I mean, you're thinking, hey, did people buy the top here and now they're just ready to just sell? I just want to break even, you know, and then how many people back here when Bitcoin ran up to 14,000, how many people bought in here and they just want to get out? They just want to break even. So now all of a sudden they got all these sell orders up here, up in this area, 14,000. They just want to get out of this market. Crypto is taxing on people because everybody FOMOs in on this greed factor and they just don't realize what they're getting into. You know, obviously we know things long-term are going to be golden, but this is something to consider. But yeah, it's always great to see somebody make back their losses in the trading group. Whale alert. Everybody is talking about this today. This is all the talk. So 40 Bitcoin transferred from possible Satoshi owned wallet. This wallet's been dormant since 2009 to an unknown wallet. These coins were mined the first month of Bitcoin's existence. Satoshi, is that you? Will the real Satoshi Nakamoto please stand up? So everybody actually in group there talking about how there's 666 retweets and it's over with. Actually, then the Bitcoin price started dumping after we saw this tweet. This is the whale alert. And just to kind of explain this idea, what's going on. So there was some dormant Bitcoin. And I don't think it's Satoshi, and I'll go into that in just a second. But this is the new FUD. Beware. How will retail react to this idea? What is everyone else going to do here? Regardless of whether you believe it or not, how is everybody going to perceive this? This is all about perception. This market is very speculative. All these FUD comments are coming out. China used quantum computers to hack the address. This small 40 Bitcoin move was just a test transfer. The larger transfer is coming next to drain this wallet. Of course, Craig Wright is behind this. Gotta love it. So much drama in crypto, it's crazy. Anyway, so this is a Satoshi blocks and inverted timestamps chart, and that basically these lines are believed to be Satoshi Nakamoto. These are not believed to be Satoshi Nakamoto. This block here was spent, again, not believed to be Satoshi. Now, interestingly enough, if you can go down here and you can see all the spends here, and this is the most recent, and this is actually showing 50 Bitcoin. Then I found this note from Satoshi Nakamoto, and this is essentially who they're thinking it is. Obviously, 50 Bitcoin deviates from the 40 Bitcoin that were posted by whale alerts. However, Satoshi Nakamoto, back in 2008, on the Bitcoin P2P eCash paper, eCash Bitcoin, he stated, I'll try and hurry up and release the source code as soon as possible to serve as a reference to help clear up all these implementation issues. Ray Dillinger, who's also known as Bear, wrote this just about how coins, when they're spent and how they're digitally signed to avoid double spend. And essentially, that's who they think is whose wallet this is. So whoever was mining these Bitcoin, knew Satoshi Nakamoto. After all this is going on Bitstamp, you get this huge flash crash. Bitcoin dropped to 9,100 in an instant. Every stop loss, everybody got stopped out. Look, all your longs, all your over leveraged longs got completely wrecked. Blast from Bitcoin past is somebody close to Satoshi moving 50 Bitcoins from 2009. People are going back and forth about this. This is all the talk on Twitter. So Panda stated these are 11-year-old coins. They were mined February 2009. Listen, I know this for sure. 50 Bitcoin right now, close to $450,000. Pretty good return on investment in 11 years. You just tell me one other asset anywhere in the world where that saw that type of gains, like from pennies to $9,500. Huge, life-changing money. That's the great part about this, guys. Man, we're in this so early. Like, there's so much upside ahead. Talk to you guys about a few coins. I want to go through this real quick. Theta Mainnet 2.0 launches May the 27th. Potentially see a breakout to the upside. This is something that I would typically post in the group, and for you guys, just know that these main nets can be very profitable. Go Theta. Let's see what Theta did right after the video. Boom, and it's still going. It's up 35%. I got so many thank you messages. My email inbox was just exploding with thank you messages. This is Nano, and you can see you've got all the major moving averages start to cross. The 200 simple comes in here. This is a 4-hour time frame. This is my sweet spot for this. Now, what did Nano do? 22% gains after I released this video. That's 53% gains on 2 setups I talked to you guys about. Life-changing money. Listen, if you're struggling in this market, I can help you. Bottom line is this: keep watching the channel. I'm going to teach you guys everything that's important about trading this market, understanding these ideas. This is traditional markets booming today, up 1.5%. Booming 1.5%. It's not crypto, is it? Now, traditional markets, Bitcoin pulls back. They're not really as correlated as they were. Ethereum BTC, I talked to you guys about this yesterday, and this broke to the upside. And the important thing here is to understand, like, when this Ethereum BTC chart breaks out and starts moving higher, this means your altcoins are performing as a whole better than Bitcoin. Ethereum is the granddaddy of all the altcoins. This top analyst enters the altcoin market after the Bitcoin halving, and I think that potentially these altcoins are setting up for a exponential move to the upside as far as an altcoin season goes, based on Bitcoin's movement, right? Everything, think about TA and just any of these ideas, you're gathering data every single minute of every single day. The shelf life potentially is not that long. This is not about, let me be Babe Ruth and call the home run shot in the final game of the World Series. This is about, hey, I'm gathering data and things change in an instant. And that's why I do these daily updates. And I'll make sure you guys know about the important parts of trading this market and making a ton of money in this market, period. This is some idea I want to talk to you guys about, and you need to understand this. If you're holding the top 10 or top 15 cryptos, that's great. They're solid. However, most of your upside is in these smaller, tiny micro cap coins. You want coins that are going to 10 and 20x, 50x even. You want to find these newer projects. Okay, that's where all the upside's at. Why? Because they come out and they can paint this picture. They can give you all these, pipe dream ideas of as far as how they're going to change the world, and they're going to work on it, and every little news tidbit that they release pumps the price. And it doesn't take much to move the price. But what I want you to notice, some of these coins, Ocean Protocol, Travala, Unibright, Beaky, Rivex, HBC Token, Kusama, XDAI Chain, these coins have reached a new all-time high in the past week. There's some top 15 cryptos. If you say, hey, these are going to be the top performers, if you have a huge market cap, look at these coins. Like, if you have a couple $1 billion market cap, it's a lot harder to 50x $3.5 billion than it is to 50x $88 million, right? It's that simple. Like, for your big life-changing gainers, find some of these smaller micro cap altcoins. Life-changing money. Brave Basic Attention Token, now the #1 browser in Japan. The team discusses fingerprint security updates. So yeah, fingerprint security is coming to Brave. If you guys haven't downloaded the Brave browser, it's fast, it's secure, and they'll pay you to watch advertisements. They'll pay you in Basic Attention Token. I mean, there's a link in the description that does support the channel. The point is here, like, Basic Attention Token has a working product and very successful tie to Brave browser. And look at the price of Basic Attention Token. It's still getting wrecked. Mainstream adoption is important, but speculation is what makes the millionaires and billionaires in this space. Remember that. It's not like always, oh, this is it. This crypto is going to change the world. This is the one. This is it. It's really about, hey, what does everybody else think is going to happen? And then get your money, take your profits, ride the run-ups, sell the pullbacks. Justin Sun claims to be working with law enforcement to get back at HIVE. So he wants damages after the community members hard forked the blockchain to counter his control over Steemit. That's one thing about blockchain and crypto. You like somebody else's project, you like what they've been doing, it's open source, you just fork it, and boom, you hit the ground running. So when you think about all these giant corporations that want to have a blockchain or a cryptocurrency, they can just pick any crypto and fork it, right? So Justin Sun froze some $5 million in funds for all the witnesses who participated in the revolt. HIVE's hard fork from Steemit on March 2019, it excluded Sun's 20% Steem stake entirely. So he's ticked off about this. Chainlink looks ready to retest all-time highs. Chainlink. This is a coin where any type of pullbacks that you see in this market, you know, if Bitcoin ever makes a big drop, Chainlink is going to exponentially rebound versus Bitcoin. Chainlink is one where you mention Chainlink with any other project and their coin's going to pump. This is going to be one of the top performers going forward. Now, this was a Chainlink setup by the breakout. Here we go. With the targets labeled. Boom. Broke out to the upside. You know it. So it's only up about 5%. But the main thing is, again, you've got this extended downtrend. Look at this trend line. Basically from about a month ago, right? Trending lower, trending lower, trending lower, double bottom. Boom. Things changed. Attention. Bells have to go off. Things are different. You know, potentially there's the take profit levels. If you don't trade, you don't know how to set stop losses, you don't know how to manage risk, just ignore all this. This is just entertainment, right? But yeah, Chainlink, the idea is they're stating that it could reach all-time high levels, which would, you know, you'd see a 25% increase. Is that Litecoin Foundation partners with legendary video game maker Atari. You guys ever play Atari? What was your favorite game? Now, Litecoin is going to be accepted as a means of investing in the Atari Token, which is going to be issued in September of 2020. Are you guys interested in this? The Atari Token. There's an Atari Token sale, right? So I'm curious to see how Atari moves into the blockchain and crypto space. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.